I want to play a game with you right now.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guess how much FIFA spent this year? Like club spent on transfers?
Transfer?
Yeah.
And you mean like the whole league?
Within the last year. For this year alone.
I'll probably say 2 billion.
Yeah, you gotta up that. Like go up.
7 billion.
Go up.
What? 15 billion?
Okay, now go down.
10 billion?
10 billion.
Wow.
So clubs spent a record-breaking $10 billion, bro, in transfers alone. And it's just 2025.
Yeah.
It's not even over yet. Well, I think the transfers are over for this year, but 10 billion, bro.
That is a lot of money.
And this is the most in history. Counting before COVID. So before COVID, we were having 7 billion. I think it was a max. And then COVID helped us bring it down. So it was from 7 billion all the way to it was like 4 billion. So during like COVID time, 2020, 2021.
2021, yeah.
And then after COVID, it just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And the spending has just been crazy and crazy and crazier. So what do you think this is going to lead to eventually, man? Because how much club spend matters in the game.
And
what does this show?
I feel like with the time travel, there's a lot of transformation within at least more related to recently. Obviously, before maybe I was probably say let's say a decade ago.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho was probably for example, 30 million.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of money.
Exactly. And for the player who he was probably one of the, if not the best player within the time. This is the prime. But now you see someone like, no disrespect, you see someone like Nicholas Jackson or Cole Palmer that is costing like $100. Not out.
100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not just that alone. Then we got the Saudi spending on top of that. We got the MLS spending on top of that.
Right.
So these big players now they're getting into this soccer space is blowing up, and it's these people that have money and are investing heavy amount of money, and they're willing to lose because they have that amount of money for the betterment of the future, so they can make more money later.
Right.
And I feel like them two they are 100% contributing to this because 10 billion on transfers.
That is a lot of
just
money. Yeah.
1 year, man.
That's a lot.
That's just crazy.
Because I think that I guess it comes down to financial affair. I feel like it's not even about it's much about competing who is the best league. Because I feel like that's just
at this point I feel like we're competing who has the more money. FIFA, I will say have eventually step in. I don't know how much the rich are inside FIFA are controlling it.
Right.
But if they're not, FIFA got to control this, man, because they got to regulate people spending, especially these big clubs are want to spending. At that point, no small clubs ever going to go up unless they have tons and tons of money.
Because I think it just comes down to because obviously football is always going to be football. I just feel like the passion has kind of just declined within the last, maybe I don't want to say, well, I'm not trying to say that people don't play with passion anymore. Players don't play with passion. I just feel like it has declined because before, obviously, football it's a career, but we saw more passion back in the days compared to now. Mostly now it's just more about the money, and that's how you're seeing players coming from the Premier League. They might be getting paid 100K, and then they move to Saudi, and then they getting paid $1 million a week.
Yeah.
So it's and then it's other Premier League. I mean, not other Premier League, but other leagues they have to keep up with them.
They have to, yeah.
Because otherwise you start
losing.
big
players, you start just having average players, and nobody wants that. But welcome, guys, to another episode. I don't know what episode this is, but I think it's 9 or 10, something around there. It's been our international games are over. Any surprises that you've saw or because I've been busy.
Went to international. Obviously, I did watch a few games. I watched a few European games. Obviously, I watched France play 2 days ago. They're looking sharp. But mostly, I think I've mostly just been watching African World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
And I just watched my country played.
Which one? Congo or Tanzania?
No, Congo.
Yeah.
Tanzania is doing horrible right now. I just watched Congo. Literally, they lost to Senegal 3 days ago? 3 days ago, yeah.
Okay. So how you feeling?
Man, I was furious. I'm not gonna lie. I was furious.
You still not furious?
I mean, not anymore. I feel
Why, bro? You should keep being furious.
I was over it because I feel like.
Man,
because the only reason why, because I remember watching the game, we were leading up 2-0 before halftime, and then they scored. I think they scored just 5 minutes before halftime, and then it was 2-1, and then they came back, scored the second goal, and then He scored the third one like towards, I think it was like 80th minutes or something like that. So
Oh.
and we played at home too. That's why I was more. That's what made me more feel. I'm like, bro,
Oh, so you
the
can't-
fact that we give up 2 goals at home, and just like, I don't know.
Nah, I feel you on that. But welcome back. This week is gonna be a brand new topic, and that topic, of course, is gonna be underrated and overrated players. But let me tell you this right now: as a casual returning fan, I am gonna. I did a lot of research on the internet for this, so these are not my players, but I didn't disagree with all of them. So if he's gonna come and talk back and give me like reasons why they're not overrated or underrated, I'm gonna go on my head canon, whether that be true or facts. Look at me saying true or facts, true or wrong, false or true, whatever it is. I'm batting why I stand on that, although that's not my opinion. He's gonna say someone's overrated. Thank God he did people that I know, so I can just talk some bullshit and. It is what it is. We gotta keep this.
This is gonna be good.
Going through the whole episode.
It's gonna be good.
But before that, we gotta catch you up on a few things. One thing, did you have anything, or am I the one that gonna talk for now?
I
can talk? Yeah.
You can start. You know,
Uh,
you seem so excited about.
Let me start happy before we go. It's gonna be a terrible. Like my next couple of topics will be terrible. So let me start this one off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a good song. That's my captain, man.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
Of course. You know what's funny? I literally just added that to my playlist.
Okay. Well, this guy is sounding nice, man.
This is actually
he's fire.
He's actually nice. Yeah, he's
Like,
nice.
I'm like, this man is
He has
freaking
a
talented.
Of course, man. That's the Spaniard blood, man. That's the Spaniard. I saw that song. I was like, I heard it the first time, and it was like under a highlight, and I was just like, who is this? And then I went, and one of the guys was coming to put like the Sergio Ramos. I was like, Sergio Ramos. I actually went to this page and I saw this song. I was like, man.
Yeah. So for you guys that are listening or don't know who this is Sergio Ramos,
the GOAT.
a former Real Madrid fan. Now he plays for Monterrey.
Yeah, Monterrey.
In Brazil, right?
No.
Mexico. But this guy sounds nice.
Yeah, that's multi-talented.
Like I heard he was a rapper, so I've not been like listening to him. But I saw this came on my FYP page. I was
you gotta add that to your playlist, man. Add it to your playlist.
I was fire, man. I was fire.
It's a good song. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But
no. There's certain like you don't need like even.
It's just
there's so many songs I don't know the lyrics to. But it just makes me happy.
Yeah, whatever the melody is.
Yeah, the melody, the sound, the voice.
Very calm,
it's just
soothing.
it's smoothing.
No.
But I'm loving this how players now like these players get in. Well, I'm just giving him an example.
Right.
I don't know much about other people, but going through this, there are so many people that are talented couldn't pursue this, but now can use their fame to boost them up quickly. So they have that foundations. All they gotta do is just release good music, and they pop. Because they're already famous, so people already know them.
Right.
So even though if not 100% of those fans, even if it's 10% of those fans like the music, that's all you need.
I mean, it kind of helped too because I feel like they're already exposed to like.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The fan base,
so they're exposed. So even if that 100% fan base that are loving you because of the sport you play, maybe only 10 of them will like it because of the music. But that 10% is a lot of people.
That is a lot.
And then also it reaches new people that are never a fan of your sport now come start watching your sport because they love your music. Yeah. So it just intertwines those two worlds, and I love it, man. Have you ever heard like on other artists?
No, this is new. Actually, no, it's not. It's not something new. But the fact that Sergio Ramos wasn't the first player to come out and actually, well, he's not the first.
No, he's not the first. I'm just saying. Have you been listening?
There is, yes. So there is one other guy that I listened to is Onana.
Onana, okay.
Yeah, but this Onana, he's from Amadou Onana. He's from he's from Senegal. His dad is from Cameroon.
Okay, so you gotta put me on next time.
He's an R&B singer. So.
R&B? Bro, why did you put me on? You know I'm an R&B head, man.
Maybe after we can see one of the songs.
Yeah, you gotta.
So he's one of them. There's another one. It's also Moise Keane. Yeah. He's Italian. And then there's Rafael Leao, he's Portuguese too.
Okay.
So those at least Moiskin and Rafael Leao, they're actually rappers, and they listen to a lot of Ghana. So
Nice.
yeah, but
So, like, what is Sergio Ramos' name, like, as a musician? Or he's just gonna be Sergio Ramos?
I don't know where he's going by. He's probably nice. I think it's something else.
Or hopefully, guys can let us know.
But then again, it's just like we already know him by Sergio Ramos, so it's like it's gonna be awkward.
Well, there are people like that. Like Dame Lillard is a basketball player. But he goes by Dame L-O-L-A or something. Lolala. I don't know. But people change it because they don't want you to see them as the player. They just want to like you
as a separate career.
And also, like, if you search up like Sergio Ramos, none of the music is not the first thing that's gonna come up.
You go see tacos.
You can see that. Then if you put his stage name, something like he has 2 different pages that are dedicated to each one, where
But actually, I love seeing the new I guess the new football is very modernized, and also people are like that. I think they're showing more talent rather than just like playing soccer.
You know what? The next episode we gotta put some music on and like do some research and put these people on, man. With good music. Let them tell us some good songs to listen to, and then we can go over it and see if what you like. Makes like it might be a reaction. But other than that, I got a next topic.
What you got for me?
Neymar's a billionaire, bro.
Man,
that man went from 350 million to 1.35 billion in one day.
I feel like I gotta take a sip for that.
Yeah, man.
I gotta take a sip for that because
to all my homies out there. Yeah. Let me not go. All right.
No, this is water too.
No, it's not that. The woman might kill me right here. Our roommate might kill me if I spill this water.
But, you know what? Actually, when I saw that, like the first time I saw that, I thought it was fake. It was I read it from.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, I was like, all right, this gotta be fake because there's no way a random guy would just like pass on his will to a guy that was already rich. It doesn't make any sense to me. But then actually, I took some time to do some research and I actually found that it was true. And I also saw a clip of Neymar actually speaking about it. I was just like,
wow. You did? I didn't see that. Yeah. What did he say?
No, he was just basically just thanking the guy.
Oh, of course.
But again, it's very strange because it's like someone is because at first when I saw that I was like, maybe it's someone that he knew, at least they have some type of relation, but they don't even know each other.
They never met.
It's just a random guy. I'm just like, all right.
So according to what I read, it's a guy doesn't have kids, doesn't have a wife, he's been alone. Maybe he's been with other women, but never emotionally, and he's a huge fan of Neymar.
Right.
He's a billionaire. And he has to leave his money somewhere. And instead of the government, he decided to give to Neymar. But what do you think, though? Like, do you think that's a wrong thing? Like,
I think
people. I've seen people say, "Oh, should have just donated to charity of people that need." But it's his money at the end of the day, too.
And honestly, it's a good gesture. The only reason I say that because again, it's someone that didn't have kids. It's someone that didn't have a wife. So I'm thinking maybe, obviously, like I say this a lot. Football is not just a sport; it's a religion. Sometimes people use it as a therapy. So maybe there was a time where he was going through it, and Neymar was the guy watching Neymar, and it kind of just made him happy. And also on the other side too, Neymar he has a charity that he runs. So I feel like
he could have donated to Neymar charity.
Yeah,
instead of Neymar himself.
Yeah, I mean either way.
What?
At first I was just like, he could have maybe just donated to the charity himself. But then I feel like, all right, him passing it to Neymar makes more sense because again, Neymar already has money, so it's not like, and Neymar obviously he has a lot.
First of all, from 35 million, you know how hard it is to get a billion.
No, but the thing is,
Messi's not confirmed a billion. Only Ronaldo is.
Yeah.
Now I think he has more money than Ronaldo.
I don't know. I can't say that for sure. But because Ronaldo is a billionaire.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Well, Neymar's a billionaire now. And we don't know how much billion. It never said 1 billion.
Yeah, but I don't think. I mean, you might be right on that.
So it could have been 2. Yeah. Could have been 5.
Yeah, but then again, my point is just like it's not someone that didn't. It wasn't they would just earn like maybe like a 1 million a year. No, it's someone that Neymar has been earning a lot of money since my time.
No, of course he is. That's what I'm saying. He also has his own money.
Yeah. So I feel like it is different. I mean, obviously he's a billionaire, but he's not gonna be like, he's not gonna be jumping up and down.
Cool.
If anything, maybe his family.
Neymar's not gonna jump up and down.
I feel like probably not, man.
Okay, you're out. Let's say you have 100,000 right now.
But that's
let's just say you have 100,000.
Right.
Someone gives you 10 million. You're not gonna be excited.
But you see that.
Answer first.
No, I'm gonna be excited. But you see the gap, right? It's 100,000 versus 10 million. Neymar already has $1 million.
So 350. Let's just say 1 billion minus 1 billion. a 650 million.
Yeah.
From 10 million to 100 day. That's just a 10 million gap. And you think a 10 million gap is more than a 650 million gap?
Listen, all right. So let me just say this. Let me ask you this. With that $10 billion, what do you think is gonna? Is there any changes that it's gonna bring to his life beside the thing that you already have, like in terms of
billionaires.
Maybe
billionaire side is different, bro.
For generation wealth,
even not generation connections, bro. Now you're in a club elite, bro. Like,
all right.
You're an elite club of your own now. So you can say you're better than Messi at this point.
Nah,
come on. Money wise, I'm not sorry. Yeah, but I don't care if you didn't earn it the same way you say.
Listen, because I feel like sometimes too that we only know what we know on what they show us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So that's why I also was reading, and then I saw at the bottom, it says it's not confirmed he's a billionaire. So I'm like, the government can say, "Oh, that's a lie. He's never been a billionaire," and take that money.
Take that money, yeah.
See, and they'll just.
I mean, that is true too, yeah.
So there's a chance. I don't know how, because I'm not Brazilian, so I don't know how they're gonna deal with this. But they probably can hide that and say, "Oh, that was a lie. This man does not have $1 billion. Oh, he just had $10 million. So you got your $10 million and get all the other money." Maybe the 4.9 billion all to themselves.
Actually, you know what? Even without the government saying that, I feel like if I was Neymar, that's something that I would do.
What?
Because I feel like I'll probably say it wasn't $1 billion. It was probably like
no. You will. He cannot hide it though.
No, but the thing is, listen. If I say it was maybe my shoe. Where I come from, I do have a lot of siblings. I have a lot of family. I have a lot of families.
Well, you're African.
Maybe that in that spot.
Yeah.
I'll probably say, listen, because they already know that I do have money, but them hearing that I have $1 billion now, I can never say.
No, it's different because we're not like you. Let's just say you and Neymar. Neymar's on the spotlight.
Right.
There's so many billionaires nobody knows in the world.
I mean, that's true.
That is but I'm saying if you're in that spotlight, it's hard to hide it. If you're hidden, you can make $1 billion. Nobody will bat an eye. Yeah. You make $1 billion today from a lottery, bro. You decide, you want to leave this place, find somewhere else to go.
Right.
You cannot be out in my head. I'm not gonna think you're a billionaire now.
But
if I go to your house and your house is worth, let's just say, $800,000, I'm like, okay, that's the expense of the house right now. Not me knowing you bought it outright. Not me knowing you own it.
I mean, that's a good point.
You can hide your money without nobody knowing.
Yeah.
But if you have a $10 million mansion, then we gotta know you're having money. I just wouldn't know if it's $1 billion or not. I mean, yeah. But I'll know you at least have $10 million.
But that's the thing too, is like, because I feel like with most billionaires, most of the thing that own is just a millions. Because you will never see it.
The only person that owns billions is the Saudi, but the Saudi Arabian family.
Them, we're gonna take them out.
Yeah. So when you're a trillionaire, you owe billions. When you're a billionaire, you owe millions. Yeah. That's how it is. Because you're not gonna be a billionaire on billions. That means you're losing money.
But you see, going back to my point, right? That's what I'm saying. I feel like even with now, I don't think there's anything that Neymar can. I mean, like I said, maybe connection. Connection is probably one of the things. But I feel like there's nothing else that he can do without money.
Yeah.
No, listen. No, there's something he can do, but I don't think there's anything like extravagant that he can probably say, I'll buy this. Or I'll be, because Neymar is someone
maybe with 350 million, I might not buy a 50 million yacht. With $1 billion, I might buy $100 million yacht.
I'm pretty sure Neymar has more money than $350 million before that.
Yeah, but remember, he's getting this directly. So that 350 million is money that he can't move around. It's not just cash, but it's assets. Shares and stock. So there's $1 billion now. You can control it however you want. You can take that cash and buy a whole yacht worth $1 billion. Yeah. But let's get off Neymar, man. It's just getting depressing at this point.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, you could have shared that money to us or something.
Yeah, give us homeless people, man.
I don't know, bro.
Give us homeless. Wait a minute. Will you accept money that you didn't earn yourself?
Man, that's a good question. Honestly, I've already thought about this, because there was one of the questions. I was going through Instagram, and then I saw one of the posts that says, "Would you rather work every day, get $10,000, or get $1 million every month without working?" And I actually had a chance to sit there, and I'll probably say I'd rather work every day and get 10K.
So $300,000 a month.
Yeah.
Or is it working?
And the only
or
reason,
$1 million
the only reason
working.
I said that, because I feel like there's people that was saying, okay, maybe you can still invest it with that money, or you don't have to work, you can do other things, right? But at the same time, I feel like I like to be productive. Like I like working.
So okay, let's say it's not $1 million. Let's say it's $10 million.
Nah, I'll still do the 10K.
$1 billion a month.
That's a retirement. That's a retirement.
So the amount does matter.
It does matter. I think it does matter.
Well, I'm so surprised at $10 million, you'll not take that.
Nah.
Cash every month, let's just say for a whole year. So that's 120 million. You want to work every day.
It comes with the rule though. If you take that 10 million, that means you can't work. You can never work again.
You don't have to work.
Nah.
You can travel every freaking day.
It is true, but I feel like there's more to it than just because I feel like with me, like I said, I do like being productive. I actually like working.
What's your favorite thing to do outside of work?
Outside of work, I do like to travel.
Outside of travel, isn't it to play?
Play soccer?
You can play a pickup game anytime you want.
But that's boring though. Like the life is boring.
Can you get a job that doesn't pay?
Can you get a job that doesn't pay? That was me volunteering. So maybe you go to the homeless shelter.
So does that? Can you do that?
No, you can't do that.
Oh, so you can't work at all.
You can work at all. So all you gotta do is just stay home.
You don't. Wow.
So you don't
have to stay at home. You can go out and travel.
I mean, true, but so you rather take that 10 minutes and just do nothing. And like I said, you can't do any type of work.
Sure, like housework, pay for someone else to do it. Cooking? Wait, cooking does not count as work.
I mean, no, not really. No, that's just chores. That's just
okay.
chores, yeah.
Oh, so I can do housework?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
I guess we're just two different people because I feel like with me, I actually like being productive. So I feel like I'll take that 10,000. I work every day.
Over $10 million a month.
Yeah. Because again, it is about the money, but at the same time, it's really not about the money.
Damn.
You know? It's not just about the money.
Well, I know that. The amount matters though.
It doesn't.
Like you said.
Well, like I said,
I didn't go all the way up to. I should have gone.
You know what? Maybe I will redeem myself. But if they pay me $1 billion to never work again,
yeah, like, but
I think I'm gonna decline it.
I don't need $1 billion.
But that's the thing too. Because if you give me that money, what else am I supposed to do? Because I feel like with life, they have.
So what are you doing with $1 billion if you don't know what to do with the 10 million?
But that's what I said.
If you don't know what to do with 10 million,
that's what I said. I'm going back. I think I'm gonna decline it because again.
Wait. You're still making money. So what are you doing with that money, anyways?
Which money? The 10K?
Yeah.
I'm gonna invest it.
So why can't you invest with $1 billion?
But no, I'm going. Like I said, I have to have a purpose. I can't just stay home do nothing. Because I feel like, let's say for 10K every day, right? I can invest that money, maybe obviously real estate and other things, right? And at the same time, I'll still be working because I'll still be productive doing things on my own. Because I don't want to be there just like I invested, but then it's like I'm really doing nothing with my life. That's boring.
Okay.
Because then my life doesn't have no purpose because I have all this investment, but I'm not really like being productive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for you it's different. For you it's different because you take that $1 billion and you just like, all right. So
$1 billion. Hey. I'll pay someone to force me never to work. I'll pay you to make sure I don't work.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I'll pay 5 people to make sure to let me not work, man.
I mean, it's different. Like I said, I like being productive. Money is important. Like I said,
you can be productive. Money. I can be productive going all over the world.
That's boring, man.
Boring.
It's boring.
Let's go back. Before we get to the main topic,
we're getting off track.
Before we go to the main topic, I have to talk about this because I want to hear your opinion before I give mine. So Suarez got suspended. Did you know about this?
Yeah.
So you know the reason why he got suspended, right?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I'll show you after this. I actually commented one of the posts.
Okay, so let me tell the people what happened.
Of course.
So Luis Suárez, a former Barcelona and a Uruguay player right now, that plays for Inter Miami, got suspended by spitting on a security guard for I forgot what the club is.
Seattle.
Yeah. And I don't know what the argument was about. I don't know what happened, but they lost that game also. Seattle beat them 3-0. And I think it was at the end of the game, he spit on the security and he got suspended with 3 games. But going back to your comment.
So I did see that. Was that a week ago? I think it was
like beginning of the month.
Beginning of the month. But I saw that, right? And my first initial thought was, this guy obviously, I know the things that he has done in the past.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even paying mind to that.
Yeah.
Because when I saw them, I'm always thinking like, this guy's a father. He's a husband.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I went to. Literally, I went to the comment and I said, how can a father and a husband be doing this type of stuff? And I feel like he should be banned for life.
Wow. Okay.
Because again, this is at the end of his career, right?
Yeah.
And this is not the first time that Suarez has done something so malicious, like something malicious.
Like, he already beat people 3 times, right?
Yeah, he has beat people like 3 times, and I feel like with MLS, I don't think they did it, enough job to punish him. Because 3 games, that's literally a red card.
I had him slap his. Yeah. So yeah, red card. Never mind.
And I feel like when it comes to what do you call it, crime, spitting is one of the things I feel like you shouldn't do to someone.
No.
You know, especially you on national television, people are watching. Like I said, your kids are watching. There's people.
It's not his kids. Everybody.
You know,
Everybody's
kids are watching,
watching.
and people are actually looking up to you. So I feel like for that, I don't think it was enough punishment, and that's what I literally went online and I was getting a lot of backlash. And people were saying, "How can you say stuff like this?"
Oh, you did? You got that?
Yes.
Oh, you got to pull up your comment later.
I'm gonna show you.
Screenshot it.
They'll say, "How can you say something like this?" People will say you're just a hater, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna keep it real with it because again, this is someone that people actually look up to as an idol. He's a father. He has sons. He has 3 sons or even more. He has a daughter. You have a wife. Because and you're a professional. He's not an amateur. He's not a semi-pro. He's a professional. Professional means you're actually guiding people that are watching you.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you're professional. So I feel like I said, it's sad.
No, it is.
And it's a shame. It's a shame. I should say for someone that has been someone that has such a tremendous let me say resume. Explain the resume. Yeah, obviously one of the great. Like I said, I don't take anything from him. He's probably one of the greatest strikers to ever play. But then you see off the field, the action that he does is just not. It's a shame.
Yeah. I just have to say, man, it's disgusting. I'll be honest with you, it's disgusting. 3 games, it's terrible. Yeah. But we have seen like the MLS. It's just cemented to me that they gotta make Miami the best club. The Miami went to the Club World Cup for no freaking reason. I don't know why they got the shield. Man, Arsenal freaking got a freaking shield.
Right.
But, that's one aspect, bro. And because of this, why do you think he'll never do this again? He knows he's that big that they're begging him to stay. An old person that has nothing to bring out of this freaking league, man. He's old. He already did what he needs to do. All he is for the money.
Yeah.
And I just hate how people are protecting. Like, if this ever happens to Messi, because I've seen Messi now like more aggressive than he has ever played. In Barcelona, I'll see fights, but I've seen Messi on the corner. I've watched plenty of games with them, but this time Messi is arguing a lot, and this league is just destroying. I feel like the legacy, because we cannot erase this out of our mind and just think about what happened before then.
Right.
We're gonna think about everything, and is how you finish really matters. The mostly how you start. The ending matters than mostly the beginning, because the beginning, like, it's hard to get in, and once you get in, you're cemented. Make sure you finish well.
Yeah.
Don't leaving like this where people see you as a person that bites. See a person as spits on people. Just because you feel like it and you feel like you're that big, which you are, according to this league, they treat you way too much, like too well, man. And it's disgusting, man.
It is.
I don't know what this goal, why they gotta make Miami the greatest, man. Why Messi has to be the greatest. Messi and Ronaldo are cemented to be one of the greatest players in the world. MLS is not the league that gotta show me that. Barcelona showed me that.
La Liga.
Barca showed me that why he's one of the greatest players. Whatever he does in MLS is not. If he wins a league here, wins a cup here, all it has is actually his resume. But none of that is really substantial compared to Champions League, World Cup, La Liga. That does not amount to anything. And I don't know why. All the freaking time, man. Like, every time I see an MLS clip, it's always Miami, bro. I don't follow any one of them. I don't. Well, hopefully, I think. If I do, why am I only getting MLS? The only time I got another team was when Son came to the MLS, and that's it. His first time, his first couple of passes, and that's it. And back to Messi.
It goes back to Miami Heat. I mean, it's a Miami.
Like, the club is terrible. They broke record for allowing the most goals allowed in MLS.
But just going back to like the Suarez incident, because I feel like I feel like I do believe that if that was another player, the punishment that whatever player was
if it wasn't a superstar,
it could have been
you're
like,
done for.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
he should not even be
for the whole season.
Like I love Suarez. He's a Barcelona player. He's one of my favorite players. But this is diminishing that. Like I can lose love for you. I'll be honest with you. I can lose love for you. I might not hate you forever because I still love what you brought forward. But they gotta stop because this should have been it and it alone. He already forget about if you had a punishment, you still want to play. Put a freaking whole year suspension.
Yeah,
put a whole year suspension and say he's not going to get paid. Let's go like that. Even
what
though
I
he has
said.
money, but that also is going to cut.
Yeah, just ban him for a whole year or something. Expel him for a whole year, and because that
3 games.
Yeah,
that's 2 weeks.
because I feel like, and again, that now I see why the MLS gets all that criticism because again, it's a joke.
If it's like this, it's deserving.
Yeah, it's a
because at that point, me as the MLS player that's trying to show up and show, I can't say anything in front of the superstars. I can't do. If a superstar insults me, I just gotta take it. If someone spits on me, I gotta take it. Because I know if I do something, I'll get forget about suspended. I'll be banned from the MLS while he gets maybe 1 or 2 games suspension. And it's just ugly, man. Yeah. Like, forget about players now, coaches can't do. Referees who are supposed to be the ones can't do it now because they know, oh, it's Messi, oh, it's Ronaldo.
And that is the worst part because it's not, like the lot of clips that you're talking about, it's mostly Messi arguing with the referee, fighting with the referee. And it's like nothing is being done. I'm just like, okay.
Bro, I just never seen this side of Messi in my life, bro. I've watched Messi a lot of times, man.
Yeah, that's a true color.
I've seen him the most I've seen him disrespectful is when he scored against Real Madrid. He took off his shirt and showed it. And that was like, but that's fire.
That's part of it.
But that was fire. But like, he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He didn't talk.
It's bent.
He let himself show what it is. He scored and showed it. Say, this is me. I scored in your home stadium.
Yeah, that's just banter. But the other stuff, I feel like it's more than now. It's also unfortunate that it's happening that at the end of the career.
Yeah, and to our favorite players.
Yeah. If he was like in the beginning of the career and he's someone maybe like doing like maybe he's 21, but this is the guy that are close to the retirement, you know.
This at that point, like, what do you need them? Let them go. What are they bringing? Get some young talent. Invest in this amount of money they spend on Messi, Suarez, Busquets, and Jordi
Alba.
Get some crazy talented players, man.
Nah, it's
because FIFA spending $10 billion a year, and US got to be at least $1 billion of that.
No, there's no way.
Oh, okay, maybe, 5 million.
Maybe 5 million. No, it has to be less. More than 5 million.
For the transfer, 500 million.
No, maybe less. I'll probably say.
Okay, so
100
take
million.
all that money you're paying Messi, Suarez, Alba, Busquets, and invest that on people because they probably 4 of them combined are making at least $200 million a year.
For probably more.
Probably, I'm just being generous.
I'm just being
generous.
Yeah, but again, it is just disgusting. It's very disgusting because I feel like I said, Suarez is not someone that I've disliked Suarez since I was like I said.
You're a Real Madrid fan.
No, and a Chelsea fan too. Don't forget that because he'd be one of my players. But that's not the issue. But the issue is that I do like him as a player, obviously, and I'm not gonna take that word from him. Obviously, he's probably one of the greatest to ever play. He's one of the greatest strikers, and I love watching. I loved actually watching him at Liverpool. Barcelona, I didn't really get to watch him because obviously I'm a Real Madrid fan. So, but then again, it just is disgusting. It's a shame. It's a shame. You Suarez. I don't know if you're ever gonna watch this video. You need to do better, man. You need to do better.
No, not better. FIFA.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. He doesn't need to do better. Get him out of here.
Yeah, but it's time to go.
It's time to go, man.
Pack up your bag, man.
Let him leave his legacy. I don't want to see this BS anymore. Yeah. Get him out of here, man.
Yeah.
No second, bro. He bit someone once, twice, three times.
3 times, yep.
And now he spits on someone after the game is over and after he lost.
Yeah, that is.
So you can't take a loss now?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's a shame. It's a shame. But let's moving on to something more important.
Yeah. So let's get to the main topic: overrated and underrated players. Okay. I will start off, and we're starting off overrated. I'm gonna give you. I think I did 5. I'm gonna Look at it because I gotta be informed because I'm behind.
This is you speaking, so I'm gonna take it as your words.
Yeah, of course, and I'm gonna stand on it. Okay, I'm gonna argue about it. Okay,
Let's hear.
Okay, the first overrated player I put is Pogba.
Huh?
Yeah, that man is so overrated. Yes, he has a World Cup.
Bro.
What?
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Okay. He's brilliant. He's one of. I'm not gonna say he's a one of. He's an okay midfielder. Okay, he's an okay midfielder. Okay. Let me get this. We're talking about a player that had a record-breaking transfer. Okay. A record-breaking transfer. The hype was crazy. What happened after he got that record-breaking transfer? Tell me what happened.
Wow.
Tell me what happened after that year.
Okay, where did he go to?
No, tell me.
No, tell me where did he go to?
Tell me.
No, where did he go to?
Tell me. Eh?
So this is.
And then he left. And then he left United. He went to Juve. What happened?
Bro, come on.
And then he went back to United. And then we realized this guy is just only good because he takes drugs.
Wow.
Like, at this point,
Pogba, if you're watching this, please forgive me.
it's a fact.
I'm asking forgiveness.
No, I like him.
On your behalf of
He's overrated.
Of your Guinea brother.
Yeah.
Of your Guinea brother.
He's overrated.
Forgiveness. Overrated.
Yeah. So tell me, it's not that he's not good. Is his how to say this? The pedestal we put him on him and the one that he was supposed to he didn't live up to it.
He didn't live up to it.
And because you're only overhyped is when they put you on that pedestal and when you're not on that pedestal.
Right.
Because let's be honest, the World Cup, he was in an amazing team.
But
I'm not saying he was not good. He was in an amazing team right there. Tell me right now, in this 21st century, which country could have beat that lineup?
I mean, no one.
That lineup is probably the best lineup in the 21st century. But let's go. He got a world-breaking transfer. United. What the fuck? What did he do, man?
Wow. First of all, it's United.
No. United ain't no small team.
It's United.
I don't care what United is, right?
It's the history United. Back in the days, United. We'll talk about 2016 United.
Yeah, well, this is 2016.
That was not the United that won the Ferguson. That was not Ferguson. We're not United anymore. That was the new United.
Wait a minute.
The United that every player that goes there is struggling. So
wait.
On that aspect, if we're just gonna talk about that aspect, United first, I'm not gonna blame him for that because again, any player that I know after Ferguson that.
Wait, you're saying if let's just say okay, PSG, are they a great team?
Of course, they're a great team.
Is Neymar a great player?
Yeah, of course, yes.
When Neymar went there, what happened? Did they win any Champions League?
No.
It doesn't matter if you're good. The player also
but then
dictates how that happens. The player's also responsible. If I'm spending 105 million world-breaking transfer,
right,
you gotta show up. Forget about the whole team. But if you showed up and our team didn't win,
but
if you showed up, you can show up without our team winning. Right? If you show up and our team is not winning, understandable. We'll take it up. Okay, we say we don't deserve it.
Right. But then you can't blame on the player because the player doesn't decide how much he costs. He's just there to play.
We're talking about why he's overhyped. We're not talking about.
I do understand why
he's put on that pedestal. We as fans and people put him on that pedestal. I'm just saying that he hasn't lived up to that pedestal. Whether that be our fault for having high hopes for him, thinking that he's going to be something great,
right?
Not knowing he's going to be something average.
I feel like the average is outreach. Average is outreach.
It's Pogba the top 10 greatest midfielders of all time.
Of course.
Of all time.
Of course. For me, of course. I'll put Pogba. Listen, what Pogba has done
to not United, apparently. To which team?
Over his career, and I'm just saying.
To which team then?
Let me just say this. Overall, Pogba, I'm taking that as his career. When Pogba retires someday, and you can ask me.
Well, he did kind of retire.
Well,
what happened after that?
Listen, he's back. We'll see what he will do with Monaco. But like I said, when Pogba retired, and you ask me who is the greatest top 5 midfielder, I'll say Pogba. And let me just say this. 100%.
Wait, not top 10, top 5?
No, top 5. And the only reason I say that, bro, a lot of the stuff that Pogba can do as a midfielder, none of the people will ever do. Let me say, all right, and no disrespect.
None of them can do it.
No disrespect to Zidane.
Okay, I'm like
No disrespect to Iniesta.
Xavi.
No disrespect to Xavi. I'm not gonna put Xavi there.
Cross.
Xavi is not part of. Is not.
Xavi's not.
No. The only reason why Xavi is appreciated is because of Iniesta. If it wasn't for Iniesta, Xavi would have not even be top 5, whatever. And I don't want to hear that. Xavi is not one of the top.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious, and I'm not serious because I'm a Barca fan. Listen, I love Iniesta. As a Real Madrid fan, I love Iniesta. But Xavi, I'm sorry, you're not top of my. You're not up to the calibers that I expect as top 5 midfielder. So like I said, obviously Iniesta is there for me. I have Pogba, obviously there. Kante is there for me. There's other guys, but I don't think Xavi will have to. But just going back to Pogba, what Pogba has done in his career, I would even say 10%. Most of the guys that people take as the world greatest midfielder, I don't even think they have that talent. Even not just the talent, the capacity to.
Well, you're telling me he lived up to his talent?
Of course, he lived up to his talent.
His talent.
Yes, he did. He won the World Cup.
Come on, what freaking France, bro?
Okay, but what
they had a freaking broken ass roster,
but
bro.
It's not his fault that he's part of the French team because again, soccer is a team sport.
Okay, so it's his fault is he's in United, but it's not his fault that he's in France.
But no,
okay. So it's United's fault he's doing terrible.
I see what you did.
It's not French fault. It's not. Oh my!
I'm not saying that his fault is the United. I'm just saying United. It's the shittiest team. United has been shitty since 2013.
United is not a shitty team.
It's a shitty team. United is a shitty team. United has not been United.
Chelsea just started winning stuff in 2013.
Listen, I'm not even talking
Chelsea
about
just
I'm
new.
just talking about United itself. I'm saying the United team. United has not been shit since Ferguson left. United hasn't done anything. They did win the Europa League. They didn't win the FA Cup. That's the only thing they have won. They haven't won the Premier League since Ferguson left.
You're lucky I can't say anything because Chelsea won this
And
year.
the only reason I say that because it's not just based on Pogba. There has been a lot of great names that went to the Man United and they weren't able to do anything. Because I know when Pogba went to Juventus, what did they do? Literally, one of the greatest midfielder. He said that when he heard that Pogba came to Juve for free, he was shocked. He said this is probably one of the greatest players I've ever seen. Pirlo is saying that himself. He's probably one of the greatest midfielder he has ever seen. What does that tell you? And Pirlo is he's like a god. One of the probably, and I'm not really saying he's a god, but we're probably one of the most, god figures midfielder that we have ever had in our generation. Not our generation, but the past generation before us. So I feel like that's the only time that Pogba, where he kind of struggled with his career, was the time that he was United. Other than that, he really lived up to his career. He didn't want. Even though
outside the World Cup. Name things he won.
Okay. Wait. That's fine. Because even with United, he managed to win a Europa League.
Okay.
He won a Europa League, which is like somewhat equivalent to the Champions League.
That's all his credit.
Okay. He won an FA Cup.
According to you, FA Cup ain't shit. I remember that, right?
But no.
You said that.
No. Listen,
you said that.
I said that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying based on the United team, it's something.
Okay.
Because they're struggling. Because listen.
But before we were talking because of Arsenal.
Okay, Arsenal is a different team. This is we're talking about United.
So he got the FA Cup, he got the Europa.
He got the Europa.
What else did he get?
And then he went to Juve. He did one for his title with Juve.
Come on, Juve. That's the only good team around that era for Italy.
Nah.
So it's like PSG.
I disagree.
Around that era, that 5-year span.
Maybe that 5-year span, they didn't want to let obviously back to back. That was a great team.
You were going to a team that was winning.
But then again, he was going to a team that's winning. But he did add a lot of attribute to that team.
So you think without Pogba they will not win?
Listen, without Pogba,
let me ask you. Without Pogba, you think they'll not win?
I would probably think they'll probably.
So if I'm going to win without you, I just add it just to make sure I win. It doesn't mean you're that important.
But then again, if you come into the team and you play your part, then you have to take you. We have to give you that.
Okay, so he got the Italian league.
Okay.
He got the Europa.
Yes.
He got the FA Cup.
Yes. Community Shield. He got a Community Shield, which is like maybe it's a friendly, but then again,
Community Shield.
Yes. But that's enough.
Okay, what about Xavi?
Xavi?
What has Xavi got? World Cup?
Let's not talk about Xavi.
We'll get rid of the World Cup because they both got the World Cup.
Okay.
Champions League, how many did he have?
Did he not win like what, three?
Three.
Three? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And don't forget about all the La Liga titles.
Right?
Coupe de Royal.
Right.
Club World Cup.
Okay.
Super Cup.
Okay. Even World Cup, was he part of the
No,
Spanish?
I took.
Oh, that's just like, he won the World Cup, right?
No, that's why I canceled it because him and Pogba both got World Cup.
Right.
So I didn't count it.
So then,
I'm just saying things that
no,
Pogba
no,
doesn't have.
I agree.
Yeah.
But then let me ask you this: within the Barcelona team, who was playing with Xavi in the Barcelona team when Xavi won all the Champions League?
No, remember, like you said, it's
No,
not his fault he was in there.
Listen,
like Pogba, it's not Pogba's fault he was in France.
No,
it's not Xavi's fault he was there.
Because I can't even tell you that when Xavi was playing for Barcelona, he was not even the top 3 players when he was playing at Barcelona. When he won those 3, I can tell you that he was not.
Wait, you're saying
top 3? Xavi, when Xavi was playing for Barcelona and he won all those trophies, he was not even the top 3 players. I can say he's one of the top 3 best players.
Okay,
He wasn't.
let's just say Barcelona, for example. To be the top 11 best players there, alone that's hard to get. Compared to, okay, you're right. United wasn't the greatest. To be the top 11 Barcelona around Xavi's era was harder to be a best player than to be like that was a lot harder than freaking being best player in United in 2016. You be the best player in United, then you could be the top 11 for Barcelona that era. And he wasn't even the top 11. He could put him around the top 7 right there.
So let me ask you this. So this is great. Actually, you mentioned that. So you let me say this. All right. Do you think that Pogba, at Pogba's prime, we talk about Pogba's prime, do you think that he will not be able to play in Barcelona team?
No.
As a midfielder.
Listen, I'm saying he's overrated because he didn't live with that you need consistency.
I do.
No, I'm not like your pick was good. No. You were looking to go further, but inconsistency equals to overrated. I'm not saying you were not good. But I'm not saying you didn't have potential.
But then again, he wasn't like, because I do understand where you're coming from. Because when you say overrated, right? If you tell me this person is overrated, if he didn't live up to the potential, maybe he wasn't scoring goals, maybe he wasn't assisting, maybe he wasn't doing what he's supposed to do as a midfielder, then I would have agreed with you. But he was doing all that. Even with the club, just the World Cup itself.
He didn't bring you anything or anybody else anything.
He was scoring for the World Cup. He scored like 3 goals for the World Cup, which is pretty good.
Bro, it's okay. Maybe let's just say you don't bring the club anything. But if you have individual trophies that prove it, you're good. Even if you don't have individual trophies, as long as you have the team trophies or the resume that looks good, then we'll still say you're good. But you don't have either one of those two that are matching that level we put you on.
He has. Like I said, he won Europa with
Europa.
What?
Europa.
Europa's a trophy. Europa's a trophy.
United only won one Europa the whole 2010 era.
But you
won Europa.
You proving my point.
One freaking Europa.
Exactly, you proving my point. That was with Pogba. You proving my point that he did.
Wait, how many years he played in United?
He only played for like 3 years, I think.
In 3 years, he only got one.
Maybe two.
Why couldn't he get more Europas?
Hey, again, it happens.
Yeah, nah.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm over this, man.
No, because again, I'm telling you that he did coach. Because like I said, if you tell me that such and such is overrated, if they're not be able to maybe assist or score goals, and I'll get you. I'll probably agree with you. But the thing is, Pogba was still be able to play. He was shooting long shot range. He was still scoring bangers. But
if he's going to be able to, and he did, I'm not saying he's not going to be able to. He didn't show it.
Because you have, come on, he didn't show
being
it.
Being able and being that is.
So how did he not show it?
Like I'm telling you.
Because if you check Pogba's stat right now, it will literally tell you that.
So let me tell you. So when he went to United, did you think United was only going to win the Europa when he went there?
No.
You had high hopes, right?
I had high hopes, yeah.
So did he live up to the high hopes?
Pogba?
Yes.
I mean, according to him, he did.
I'm talking.
If you talk to me,
not in front of me.
All right. He did.
He lived up to your high hopes.
Yeah, he did. Because I used to watch him.
You just told me that you were expecting him to do more than the Europa, but now you're saying he lived up to your.
He did live to the expectation because again, he was still playing, he was still scoring. Because we just talk about Pogba alone, but because if you have to talk about overrated, it's not just about the best on the player, it's also based on the team. Because if you give me a player and you say, all right, this is the player.
Okay, you're switching around.
I'm not switching around.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's not overrated because again,
we're done with this.
Okay, because all right, if you didn't,
let's go to the next one.
Because you're going based on the fact that he didn't win maybe the Champions League.
No. I'm going on. He didn't live up to expectations.
So
You don't have to win Champions
Okay,
League.
but so how did he not live up to the expectation? Because he was still scoring goals. He was still assisting for it. He was still helping his team. How did he not live up to the expectation?
Man, after before the great that transfer, he was doing amazing.
What transfer?
Like that 100 and world breaking transfer. Was it 180? Not 105, right?
You talking about from Juve?
No. He went from Juve. It was like
From Juve to Manu.
it was 180, right?
Yeah, something like.
But before that, it was 105 in 2016, right? Or whatever. I think it was 180. Yeah. So that expectations we put him. Okay, we were like, I'm not gonna invest on you 180 million dollars for you to come and just win us Europa.
Right.
That's not. I'm saying you're gonna be here. You're gonna create a legacy here. We want a dynasty. That's why I'm investing that amount on you, because I'm not only investing in that transfer. I'm only paying you to do that.
I get
And you didn't do that.
But then again, it has to be progressive, because listen, you can't just go from not winning anything to straight up winning the Champions League. It doesn't happen.
No, that's not a problem. But what happened after?
Like I said, he won the Europa League, and then he probably won something else, and then after that, they said,
We're done.
All right, let's move to the next one.
We're done.
But I don't think. Listen, for
We're
me,
done.
listen. This is Guinea person is really not supporting his brother. But listen, Pogba live up to expectation. A lot of you might say that Pogba is overrated, but he did live up to expectation. Maybe it's just the team that he played for, and which is only United. United is the only team that actually Pogba played for, and they didn't respect him. They didn't give his flower, because he was scoring goals, he was scoring bangers. I just, like I said, it's United. It's Man U shit. It's just the team is shit.
Yeah, we're done. All
right, let's move on to the next player.
The next person that's most overrated. I'm just gonna make sure today you're not happy.
Right.
Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard is one of the most overrated players in history. There's no way in hell right now you're gonna tell me he's the top 10 in anything. Top 10 in anything. This player went from a legend in Chelsea, a player that's so overhyped in Chelsea. Well, not overhyped in Chelsea. He did very well in Chelsea. Like, that was understandable. He did it. He left a legacy there. But he was not up to his full potential. Then he went to Real Madrid. Injuries, inconsistency, getting fat like crazy. He didn't do anything of that height.
Wow.
Tell me one thing he did in
Wow.
Real Madrid.
This actually, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
So
my heart is about to explode right now.
You're telling me right now, when he came to Real Madrid.
Listen, you can't judge.
I'm gonna judge you based.
No, you say what you said.
Overrated is when you put you on that pedestal.
I also say this: when people say Eden Hazard is overrated, once you say Real Madrid, then you can't put Real Madrid in.
So you're telling me now Real Madrid is terrible?
No, I'm not saying.
So you're not. No. Are you blaming the club?
No, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is Eden Hazard, by the time he went to Real Madrid, he was done. He was already done.
Man, he would have not gone there.
Listen,
Real Madrid would take done players.
No, I'm not saying he out. That has been a lot of times.
You thought he was gonna get fat.
Listen,
you think?
But no. I didn't think he was gonna get fat.
No.
He was always struggling.
You think that didn't add to that?
He was always struggling at Chelsea.
No,
with the weight.
You think he? No. But he didn't have to keep getting that weight. He didn't have to go through that. He could have got better. So he wasn't gonna do terrible. He did himself terrible because he refused to work on that.
No, that is actually a lie. That's misinformation.
You're telling me right now
that's misinformation.
Him getting fat does not contribute to him doing terrible.
It does contribute, but it was something that happened before that.
What happened that?
Because the time that Eden Hazard was playing at Madrid, that was during COVID time, right?
Yeah.
And there was a scheme that was going around because he actually because I think the season I think it was like during COVID, right? So they couldn't really be. He wanted to meet up one of the I don't know what they call them. It's not a trainer. It's one of the. It's not a therapist. It's there's actually a word for it. It's like a physio. He wanted to meet up with the physio and start training, but then due to the restriction because of the COVID, they couldn't meet up, and so they had to do a lot of the stuff from online. But it's different when you're doing it online, obviously, because again, it's better when the physio is there and they're able to track your progress and all that. And they couldn't. So at the time, by the time that time appeared, short time, right? And then and then the season opened. And then by the time you join the team, it was already too late because again, you're supposed to start your recovery before even the team start practicing.
Yeah, why couldn't he do it?
Trust me,
he's a freaking millionaire, bro.
He is a millionaire,
his suffering is not even close to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva was told if he ever picked up that ball again, he was going to die. he was never going to ever play again. Guess what he did? He kept working really hard.
But that's
so he
Thiago
got
Silva.
back.
You can't compare Thiago Silva's.
I'm not comparing. I'm saying be 10% of that work ethic.
Man, so
you're telling me?
Listen, okay, let's not talk about injury. Let's just talk about talent. You don't think, and when I say this, I mean like overall the career. You don't think Eden Hazard actually live up to his potential?
I said he's overhyped. He didn't live up to the Real Madrid expectations.
If you're talking about Real Madrid, then I agree.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I said it was doing good for Chelsea.
Okay. Maybe I didn't hear that part. If you talk about Real Madrid,
you just heard Eden Hazard overrated, and you just shut off everything.
You started off with I'm gonna piece you up to that. The moment that I heard overhyped and Eden Hazard, but again with Real Madrid, I do agree with you, and I'll probably say.
So you should went all around this circle.
No, because I didn't hear what you said.
Because you didn't even want to hear it. No, you just shut off your brain.
Bro, you said Eden Hazard. What she said, Eden Hazard, everything shut off. Obviously, he's one of my favorite. He's my favorite player.
I know he's your favorite player.
But anyway, I do agree with you. Obviously, Real Madrid. Yeah, that's what I said. We don't even count that year because that's the year that he was basically done. You know. But let's move on to another. Who was our next? Our next. You know.
This one you gotta agree with me.
Right.
Neymar. Well, Neymar's overrated. Do I have to explain why?
I never. Yeah, I agree.
He's overrated, man. We're talking about a player that we saw the talent that he showcased was going to be a next Messi or Ronaldo.
Right.
He's
even better than Messi or Ronaldo.
Of course, because his talent was above them.
Yeah.
And we saw the potential he showed in Santos. And then left Santos, went to Barcelona. Even PSG.
Yeah.
Even PSG. But with a person that left Barcelona with a mindset, I'm leaving this because I don't want to live under this person's shoe.
Right.
Understandable. And I'm going to show these people that I can do things without him.
Right.
Understandable. But he didn't show it.
Right. No, I think I agree.
Like, the Champions League, you didn't win Champions League.
Right.
You left Champions League. They won Champions League.
Right. So that just shows that.
That just shows you didn't contribute. You were there to get your stats. And it's beautiful and all. It creates your legacy, but titles do matter. Trophies do matter. Where you're not... Because if you are a player that did all of that in one club, you can be put down in history as one of the best players for that club. But as a player that keeps moving on, we're only going to put you as one of the best players for that club if you want something for that club.
I mean, sure.
That we wanted. Because before you came, we were winning League A. We didn't need you for League A. We got you here with a record-breaking 220 million euros.
Even my grandmother would have won with League A with PSG. So
like literally, she could be like, there could be 10 players on that pitch. PSG was just dominating that whole era. Zlatan, when Zlatan was there 5 years in a row, nobody else touched that. They were like Juve in the France league. So this player that we had the expectation, he won something that Messi and Ronaldo still haven't won this day. He won the
Olympic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then.
But I'm just saying he did something low. So
yeah,
even that contributed to his hypeness because people, okay, this person is going to do. And then he did it. And not only that, Brazil is one of the best teams in the world.
Well, it was.
Not was. Neymar's generation just proved me that this is not it. Brazil, I've never seen Brazil in any era or heard Brazil in any era that they were terrible, that they couldn't showcase. But an era where you lose 7-1, 5-0, it's not Brazil, man.
Nah, that was
Brazil can lose. Yes, Brazil is not the best of the best. Well, they are the best of the best. Let me not even say that. They're not unbeatable. They are beatable. But a 7-1, a 5-0, that's not Brazil, man. And they don't have terrible players. They have amazing players in Brazil. This whole Neymar's generation included had crazy amount of talent. These players like Marcelo, that man was winning trophies with Real Madrid.
I mean, that's true.
Chico Silva was winning
from Barcelona.
Yeah. So all these players are talented and all right and going and doing things in the club. It was just Neymar wasn't as a captain, as the best player there.
The best player.
So that's why I thought he was overhyped.
I think I agree for sure, because I feel like even though what he did contribute a lot to Brazil, to Barcelona, obviously, I wouldn't say much to PSG because again, with the PSG, he'll still win the league. So, and he is the top scorer for Brazil, but even with being the top scorer, I just don't think he did enough to show that he well, I don't want to say he showed that he wanted it, but I don't think he lived up to his hype. you know. Because I remember watching Neymar at such a young age. I'm just like, wow, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. So my last player that's overrated. I'm gonna go with a Nigerian. As one other an African player.
Wait. Take it more bit. You say a Nigerian player is overrated.
Yes. Well, he doesn't play for the Nigerian team. He plays for Italy, and by now you'll know it's Balotelli. So Balotelli has been hyped as this world.
Oh, he's Ghanaian.
No, he's Nigerian.
No, he's Ghanaian.
They told me he was online.
No, it's Ghanaian.
So online lied to me.
They lie. Ghanaian.
So whatever, he's Italian. A player that like he's famous. He has his names down there, but like Italy hasn't been shit since 2010. Hasn't been doing and that's not really his era.
No, that's not his era.
Like, and like you did well at Inter, you did all that, but most of the times we know you about is when you're screaming at people, yelling, causing drama. That's it.
Right.
But we put you as that superstar status. There's rarely any African player or Italian player or maybe any football fan in general that doesn't know about Balotelli.
Right.
And there's so many players that we don't know about that are also good and I feel like better than him. But for some reason we put him in that superstar pedestal. I don't believe he should be put there. And I feel like he's just been overhyped.
No, I think I agree. And I feel like with this player, obviously Balotelli, I don't think that he cared. I don't think he cared about being the best.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just put so much expectation on him. I mean, at least we wanted to see at least the best Balotelli. Obviously, he did win the Champions League with Inter Milan.
Didn't Mourinho be his coach in Inter?
Yeah, he was his coach.
I remember. I think I saw a clip where Mourinho said, "I beg you, today we usually go back and forth, but right now we need you right now. Don't do anything." I think you got a red card 5 minutes later. I'm like,
yeah.
And as a superstar, we depend you. And then when a coach who argues with you, who has the same attitude as you, who's aggressive, put that down and said, "Listen, I need you right now," and that means he's begging you, someone that doesn't agree with you, and say, "Please show up."
Yeah.
And you just F it up on the first one.
And I feel like that's why I killed him. It was the ego. I think it was just egoistic.
About for no reason. You're not that good.
No, listen to me. He was good.
I said that good.
No, he was that good. Listen, what I said Balotelli is probably, listen, if Balotelli trained, if he actually...
Don't take the if. We're talking about who he is.
But even without training, I feel like the kind of play...
Who he is, not if not.
Right. He had natural talent. I feel like he was one of the strikers that didn't even have to train. You know?
Yeah.
Like
I'm not. There's a reason why we put him on that.
But it's just that he didn't have the work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, obviously egocentric. That's just another thing that killed him
for
too.
no reason.
Yeah, so
come on.
He's one of those players.
You win 3 World Cups. Yeah, get that ego now.
Yeah.
You didn't. Come on. You win 5 Champions League. Get that ego now. Something like that. Like put something on your resume where we're like, okay, he's disrespectful. He's crazy, but I can't say anything because he's that good.
Right.
All right, but go for your overrated because this is getting way too long.
I'm gonna say underrated.
I'm gonna go underrated after.
I
have underrated.
I'll do overrated first.
Yeah,
Lamine Yamal is overrated. So let me say my point. And obviously I was reading online, but then again it kind of just goes underline with what I was saying too. So obviously Lamine, he's young. He's 17. Obviously, he has done a few things for Barcelona, obviously keeping, like I said, he did do a few steps in the Champions League, but then again, they did when he was performing well. It's not like Barcelona won the Champions League. They didn't win the La Liga, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's one thing that I saw online. People started saying that he has more La Liga than Ronaldo, which is fine. But then again, I just don't think that he has done enough to say that he's one of the greatest players. Because whatever I'm seeing that he is doing, I was seeing what was the other player that was before him? I think he's from Guinea-Bissau.
I know what you're talking about. Fanti.
Asu Fanti. Whatever Fanti was doing, that's basically what he's doing right now. Maybe he's more obviously more skillful.
Yeah.
But then again, it's pretty much the same thing, and that's why I feel like he's overrated. And I just don't even think he's even close to being considered one of the greatest player. And I know people are fighting online about, oh, Lamine Yamal should be included in the Ballon d'Or. I just don't think he has done enough to even be in the Ballon d'Or. Like, again, the only time that I've seen Lamine Yamal, obviously, I did see him in the Champions League, but then again, he didn't win the Champions League. La Liga, like I said, just because you win the Liga does not necessarily mean you need to win the Ballon d'Or. Because, again, to win the Ballon d'Or, you have to win either the Champions League. And obviously, I did see he won the no, he actually didn't win it because they did lose to Portugal. That's my other issue too.
Oh,
No, because they beat France.
Spain didn't win?
No, they beat France, but then they lost to Portugal. So that's why I think he's overrated. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's a great player. He's gonna be a great player in the future if he keeps up with his work ethic. But I just don't think he's there within the moment.
Okay, so can you be overrated though if you're not like saying like because can you be overrated if you're not there yet? But we know it's not over yet.
Yeah,
because there's like Suarez, we can say it's over career. So we can whatever we say his career, he already reached his peak.
Right.
But you think Lamine has reached that peak?
I don't think he has. I think he
So can you be overrated without reaching that peak?
I think you can be overrated without reaching that peak because I feel like there is player that sometimes we see we think they're like, oh, they're good, but then again it's just like, yeah, I don't think.
Well, okay. I can't say because he got.
No, but I want to hear your opinion though. So
No, I've seen this. I've never disagreed with it. I will be honest with you, even as a Barca fan, because I've seen people say, "Oh, he got a standing ovation." He's the only 3 people that got a standing ovation as a Barcelona fan in the Real Madrid stadium.
Right.
I'm like, that's cool and all. But the only person that deserves that title between those 3 people is Ronaldinho.
Right.
Because Iniesta and Lamine, what do they share with Real Madrid? They're Spanish.
Right.
He's a Spanish. They're doing things for the Spanish national team, and they're the Spanish club.
Right.
Of course, they're going to support them, stay innovation. So that has never been the central. But if you're saying like the pedestal he's put on right now is being put as like the next Messi, which he's reached a pedestal nobody else has ever done before.
Right.
I don't think. No, I don't. It's not. I think based on what I know between Messi and Ronaldo. At this age, they did not show this level of talent, resume, or thing.
The work ethic.
The work, yeah. So, I understand why you guys say it, but I don't believe so. Because, yes, if they say he's Messi level already, yeah. Ballon d'Or is just fans talking.
Right.
Because the only person deserving Ballon d'Or this year is Dembele. Nobody else. If anybody else, put a PSG player there. We're not even talking about that anymore.
Right.
So, I get the hype. I get people saying the hype, so I get that. But I'm just saying, we're talking, and it's worth it. I feel like it's worth that hype because you're doing things nobody else has ever done.
Right.
And you don't look like you're slowing down.
Which is good.
Whether you're going to be turned out like Fonte or turn out like Ronaldo or Messi, we're going to find out eventually.
Right.
So, from me, I'll take a pause on this, and then we'll maybe rewind it eventually. And see.
In the future. But Haaland is overrated.
Why?
So, the reason why, well, again, this is my word because I was reading, but then again, I'm the one speaking. So, the reason why Haaland is overrated is because he does score a lot of goals.
Okay, hype him up.
He does score a lot.
Hype him up, yeah.
He does score a lot of goals, and he's a striker that knows how to find space. He'll score goals for you.
Yeah.
But I just think as a striker, like I said, I've had this argument. People do say that the job of the function of a striker is to score goals. I agree. I don't disagree. Obviously, if you're buying a striker, the whole purpose of buying a striker is for him to score goals for you, and I don't understand that. But I just feel like football has more than I don't even know the word to use. Developed so much into the fact that a striker doesn't only need to score for you, but also create. And when I say striker, I look at someone like Harry Kane. Harry Kane can score for you. If he doesn't score for you, he's creating chances. He's assisting. I look at someone like Alexander Isak. He's scoring goals, but but if he's not scoring, he's assisting. And those guys also know how to create a ball. They can dribble, like I said. Harry Kane knows Harry Kane, but Alexander Isak, he can dribble. I look someone like let me say another striker that I can probably I see someone like Lewandowski. Obviously, he can score for you. If he's not scoring for you, he's creating for you. And that's why I think Haaland is overhyped.
So
he's
overhyped because your definition of a striker has changed from scoring goals and breaking defenses to opening opportunities for other players.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're telling me it's because yes he scores, but he's not opening. He's not giving the balls to other people, like opening that opportunity, the space, right?
All I'm saying is yes, he's a good striker. He does score goals. He does do his job.
So why is he overhyped?
Listen.
No.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen. I just think he's the type of player that he only fit. The only reason I'm saying this is because I feel like he's the only type of player he only fit into certain system. Because I feel like
that's not a problem.
It's not. It is not a problem.
Yeah.
But then again, I can probably say if you take someone like, let me just say, go back maybe a little bit. If you take someone like Messi,
yeah,
players tend to play more around him.
Yeah.
Someone like Ronaldo, obviously.
Yeah, but like, find a bit different example other than the best players.
Because also the best player that because I feel like when it comes to overhype, we have to compare them to that. Because the thing is, if I'm not comparing to Ronaldo, then what's the point of me giving you flowers?
Well, I feel like
innovation.
I feel like nobody can get into that circle.
Well,
nobody deserves that.
But I feel like that's the people that we need to compare them.
You can compare them to Zidane, then you can compare them to Messi, Ronaldo.
We're not because Zidane is a midfielder. We're not gonna.
I'm just saying that.
Okay, but I'm just saying like overall. I feel like for Haaland, for me, he's very limited. Don't get me wrong, he's a good striker. He scored for you, but I just feel like when it comes to actually as a player, he's just very limited. And I feel like he can't play for any team. And the only reason I say that personally, obviously I can have someone like Lewandowski in my team. I can take Lewandowski and put him in any team.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Still be able to play. Take someone like Harry Kane, you can put Harry Kane to pretty much any team.
Facts.
With Haaland, you can't do the same.
Facts.
You know? And don't get me wrong, people might even say that, okay, Haaland didn't win the Champions League, obviously.
Facts.
He won the Premier League.
Facts.
But then I go back to
100 points.
No, listen.
Don't forget that.
I go back to I did go back to Borussia Dortmund. He did good in the Champions League.
Facts.
But then again, I just did feel like he was the player. He wasn't the player because he didn't do enough for Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, I don't care about your opinion anymore. Okay, we're talking about a player who's one of the best in his position. You're mad because he's only scoring goals.
No, I'm not mad.
No. You just said all he does is score goals.
Listen,
speak English.
No.
Okay, what's the definition of a striker to you?
Definition of a striker is to strike.
To strike. What is that?
That's a striker. Is to strike the goal, to really shoot the ball.
So is Haaland a striker?
He is a striker.
So how is he overhyped as a striker?
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I just don't think that he's that type of player. I just don't think he's that to be considered as like one of the greatest strikers or one of the goals.
Oh hell nah. You can be one. You are the best as a striker.
I think
you can be nah.
Haaland's overhyped.
We're talking about a man that has a Champions League, that has the Premier League.
That is your opinion.
I'm telling you my opinion.
That is your opinion.
I'm telling you your opinion is wrong. My opinion is your opinion is
wrong. Your opinion.
Okay?
Listen, I don't care if you won the Champions League. I don't care if you won the
You don't care?
I don't care because
your favorite players.
Because again,
your favorite players, most of them have not won a Champions League.
Which one is that? Don't say Eden Hazard.
I'm about to say Eden Hazard.
No. He did win the Champions League. He did. No, he won the Champions League.
As a what?
He won the Champions League.
What? What did he contribute?
As a staff.
Oh my God. Paul Pogba.
Let's not talk about Paul Pogba. Let's not talk about Paul Pogba.
Okay,
he did not win the Champions League.
Can I say N'Golo Kante?
He won the Champions League.
That's what I'm about to say. You're lucky I can't say N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Kante, man. That's one of the best midfielders.
Yeah, I told it.
He won the Champions League with Barcelona.
Oh yeah, I forgot he played for Barca.
You see?
I forgot.
Come on, man. You see. That's what
I'm saying, but
it just shows you. I'm not being biased.
No, I'm saying you like Eden Hazard, then you like all of those people.
That's not true.
You like Eden Hazard, then you like Yaya Toure.
It's
facts.
No, it's not true.
Facts.
No. It's
facts.
It's just my preference.
Yeah, your preference is what you like. We're done with this one. Haaland is not overrated as a striker. Okay. We're done with it.
Haaland is overrated as a striker.
You don't talk anymore.
Haaland is overrated.
You don't talk anymore. Okay.
That is your opinion. My opinion says that Haaland is overrated.
You're not talking anymore.
Haaland is overrated.
Listen.
If you agree with me, put it in the comment. Haaland is overrated. All right. I will not take Harry Kane over Haaland.
If you put it in the comments,
I'll take Harry Kane over Haaland.
I'm going to respond to every single one and say no.
I'll take Harry Kane over Haaland. Matter of fact, I'll take Alexander Isak over Haaland.
Harry Kane?
Harry
Kane just started winning something. Look at me saying hurry. Harry Kane just started winning something.
I'm not talking about trophies. I'm just talking about as a player. I'm not talking about trophies. I'm talking about as a player. I don't care about trophies.
I don't care how good you are.
I'm just
the
talking
results
about as a player.
matter.
It does matter.
The results matter.
It does matter.
And when I say you're telling me he's great at his position. How can you be overrated on your position if you're great on your position?
But then again, it depends on the team. The team, okay, because what
I don't care.
So okay, no. So let me. So
Has he left?
Result matter, right? Result matter, right? Did Haaland win the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund? Yes or no?
Dortmund.
No. Did he win the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund? Yes or no?
No, he didn't.
Did he win the league, the German league, Bundesliga?
He didn't win. Let's just say he didn't win anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So that is my point. I just don't think he's the type of player because again, you say result matter because again, if you just stick to the result, but Haaland is not consistent.
Haaland is a great striker during his Dortmund era or City era.
City era.
So let's consider his era.
But that's because of the City. But that's because of the City. Have you looked around what
was Man City before him?
Huh?
What was Man City before him?
Man City was Man City before him.
What did they win before him?
They won the Premier League.
What else?
They won. What? They didn't win the Champions, but they didn't win to the. No, but all right. So let me say this. Do you only think Man City won the Champions League because of Haaland?
I never said that.
But that's what you're saying.
I'm saying his striking ability is one of the best things that added to the team.
Let me say this. When you talk about Man City was Man City even without Haaland.
Yeah, but not Man City Champions League level.
True.
Yeah,
because that's a valid argument. You can say
it is a valid argument. That's why I'm making the argument.
I just don't think that Haaland is the player, bro. Haaland is overrated.
Never give him the mic. Never give you the mic.
But you're being biased. I'm literally telling you. You're being biased.
You told me at the beginning he's a great striker.
Because listen, if you go being overhyped or being overrated or underrated based on the trophy, then
so what was he hyped about? That he's gonna be a World Cup champion? Did anybody say he was gonna be a World Cup?
Obviously, we know he's gonna be a World Cup because he played for Norway.
Thank you.
But I just
did anybody thought he was gonna win the Champions League when he moved to?
Of course.
Did you think he was gonna win the Champions League?
Of course,
before he went to City.
Yes, I did because it was Man City that he went to. I know Man City at some point was gonna win the Champions League. Man City went to.
Did it have to be his era?
It has to be his era.
Why? Why would it be after he left?
I don't know. It could have been any other era.
Because he added to the team.
Listen, no.
Because he added to the team.
I don't want to hear this. Because you know why I say this? Because remember when we had the conversation about Pogba, and you say,
"Hey, we're not Pogba out of here."
Yes. Yeah. This is a good argument. This is a good argument. He literally said word for word. He said, "Did you think that time anything would have been friends because it's friends?" It's a simple Man City. Again, it comes down to the player. The player is playing their part. Pogba plays part in France. You saying the same thing what I was saying before.
Did Pogba put France to another level?
He did. Pogba, bro, I don't think you watched I
I watched every
No,
freaking.
you didn't. No, you did not, bro.
Maybe watched every freaking.
Oh my God! Did you watch the
I watched every freaking game with France because I was forced to.
Pogba did put France to another level, bro. He was scoring. He was assisting. Like I said, everybody had to play their part.
Okay, one World Cup. What happened in the next World Cup?
Well, one World Cup is enough. That's enough. Because going back to you, how many Champions Leagues Haaland has?
What?
He only have one Champions League.
Yeah, but
but
after that, he still won more stuff.
But what other stuff did he win?
Did he win the league after that?
We're not gonna count the league.
Why not?
Because the Man City has won already 5 leagues before he came, so that doesn't make a difference.
Win after that.
No, because even with him, they were still gonna win the league. Man City at that point before it's like PSG. It's like Neymar going to Liga A. Liga A was winning. I mean, PSG was already.
They used to lose the league like a couple years ago.
But that is my point. Man City. By the time that he came to Man City was always Man City. And I feel like even if Haaland didn't come to Man City, at some point Man City was gonna win. Before then, they played Chelsea. Until like now, they was gonna win one of the Champions League.
So you're telling me.
But my point is, if you Haaland is overhyped. Let's move on to the next
overrated,
topic.
You said.
Overrated. It's the same thing. Moving on.
You're not talking. I'm talking now. Okay.
No, but that was 2 players.
You're giving me a heart attack.
I gotta do one more.
I think we're not doing underrated.
You give me a heart attack when you talk about it.
I chose my player as well.
So let me say my other player. This is gonna be. You know what?
Whew. Someone take the mic off of you, man. You need help, man. Like
you know what? Maybe I feel like you gotta agree with this one. You gotta agree with this one.
At this point, I don't care, man. What you say.
I chose an American player. Obviously,
hopefully I know about him.
You know Pulisic.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you know Pulisic.
Just don't watch him.
Obviously, he's an American player.
Yep.
And I feel like the only reason why Pulisic gets the credit for who he is as a player because he's American.
Okay.
And he obviously didn't win the Champions League with Chelsea.
Yeah, I know.
But I just don't think if Pulisic was for any other country, would just be a regular player. And that's why I feel like Pulisic is overrated.
He's overrated because he's the best player for his country, and his country is not the best.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Are you hearing yourself?
I'm hearing myself right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is he considered the best player ever?
He's not. He's no, but that is my
He's
point.
not even put in the top 100.
No, listen.
He's not even considered the top 100 in the Premier League.
Premier League.
He's not even the top 100 in the Premier League.
We know what I talk about.
Forget about the.
We just talk about for his position. As a winger, yes, he's probably considered one of the top players for his position. But I'm just saying, Pulisic.
I don't know who put that. I don't know.
So let me ask you this: do you think Pulisic is underrated?
I'm not saying. He's properly rated.
I don't think he's properly rated. I think he's overhyped.
Why? He's the first American player to win a Champions League. He's the first American player to play in a Champions League final.
That's okay. That's fine.
Okay,
that's a good argument.
Listen,
but if it was
as an American player, he can be considered the best player.
No,
just because of that, he can be.
Okay, but
because America is a different standard. This is not Brazil.
Listen,
Brazil got this. He's not even averaging in Brazil. He's trash in Brazil.
No, come on.
Brazil, he's trash in Brazil.
Okay. Now you're reaching. I just feel like if Pulisic was from any other country, it would just be an average player. The only reason why he's hyped
because he's America.
But that is my point. He's overrated. No, he's overrated. No, because you're only judging the player based on the country he plays for.
Pogba played for Guinea.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
No, we're talking about
because
Pogba played for Guinea. He's the best player for Guinea.
We're not talking about hypothesis. We're talking about actually factual. We're not gonna imagine things.
Okay,
Pogba actually didn't play for Guinea.
Zlatan is Sweden.
Yes.
Is he the best player for Sweden? Is he overhyped for Sweden?
I mean, you have to give me time to think. He's not overhyped for Sweden. So you know why? Because Zlatan is the only player that you probably know from Sweden. Who else?
Wait, tell me to name one American player outside of him. I don't know anybody else. Okay, so the same. Yes, you're right. Zlatan's the only person I know for Sweden, but the only person I know from the US and also him.
But that's my point. Because
at least I can pronounce it. Like I can't even remember what his name is right now. Priskits. What's his name?
Pulisic.
At least I know Zlatan's name.
I mean that is my point.
I know about the female.
I just feel like
female American players more than I know about the men.
I just feel like
I think they do have a person called Williams, right? I think.
William for the female?
No, the men.
William.
I think whatever.
Maybe probably, but I know.
I know
George Weah Jr. I know.
So your argument is because I don't know anybody else in Sweden except for Zlatan is overhyped. But it's the same standard for US.
No, but okay, we're not gonna go based on that because.
No. We're not gonna go based on that. Why? No, you brought that base.
No, because
did I bring that standard? You
no, you brought up Sweden.
No, I brought up Sweden.
No, but you brought up Sweden. You brought up Sweden. You should have brought Mexico or you should have brought Canada. You brought up Sweden because Sweden is actually considered one of the greatest teams.
You see what I gotta deal with every day.
Let's just go back to the arguments. If Pulisic obviously is probably Croatian because of his name.
You would say no hypothetical. So no hypothetical.
But then it's okay.
No hypothetical.
All right. Listen to the United. Pulisic is overrated because he played for the US. If Pulisic didn't play for the US, then he wouldn't be the guy that we know as Pulisic. It would just be any regular player that we probably never heard of or we probably just watch regularly. So, and I don't think he's underrated or anything. I just think he's overrated. I don't think he has done enough in his career. Listen, Pulisic, you might even see this.
For what?
For just listen.
He hasn't done enough for his career for
the US.
Okay, what has the US expect him to do? US is not that amazing.
Did we not just talk about Neymar? Did you not just talk about Neymar?
Brazil and US are not looking too deep.
It doesn't. World Cup. No, listen. It doesn't matter. Neymar has never won the World Cup.
Okay, let me ask you right now. What's the chance? What's the close chance of happening? Neymar, Neymar with Brazil winning the World Cup during his era, or what's the name? Pulisic going to the quarterfinals with the US. but what's the chance of happening more?
You want to be realistic right now?
Realistic.
It's probably the same. It's probably the same.
So semifinals.
It's probably the same. Because have you no? But that's my point. Have you seen Brazil?
Brazil, I'm saying during Neymar's era when it.
No, I'm talking about Neymar's era.
I'm saying they have a better chance of the US with him.
Are you forgetting Brazil lost 7-1 to Germany?
I'm not losing. That's what I'm telling you. How worse the US is compared to Brazil. Even when Brazil is terrible, they can still beat US.
Nah, I mean they have played a few times.
The standard we put Brazil is not the same standard we put the US.
But
US if you qualify for the World Cup, we're already happy.
That is fine. But then again, we also talk about Pulisic. Pulisic play for the US. He doesn't play for Brazil. So I'm just going back to my arguments. Pulisic.
Who said Neymar?
Huh? No. I'm just saying. I'm going back to my arguments. Pulisic is overhyped because again he played for the US. I just feel like Pulisic was a US player. He would just be average player.
Remember this. You're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
God bless all of you.
Thank you.
Okay. We're not doing underrated. It's been too long. We got plans. Okay. Underrated will be next episode.
I think we can do underrated next episode.
Excellent. God bless all of you. God bless America, man. Okay, man. May you guys.
This was a good topic. It was always
have a great day. Have a great night.
Enjoy.
God bless all of you.
Make sure you share, subscribe. Any comment that you have, I know you guys have a lot to say, but please, we appreciate.
Yeah,
it's an open mic.
Hate on him right now. Put hate on the comment.
All eyes on me. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. We love you. Of course. Ciao, ciao.